All right, well, hopefully I'm done. The old pieces are here, these 3 pieces, and the new ones inside, this big black wheel right here. Hopefully this will work and not blow up my car. All right, well, it seems to be working. Now the biggest test, to turn on the air conditioning. It's spinning.
Say hi. Say hi to Erica. Oh. She wants to do this all day. Say hi. Oh.
There it is. Big Bear Lake, way down there. It's about a 20-minute drive. You know, this looks funny. In the mountains right now. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Got here a little later than I wanted to, but I'm here nonetheless. Just had to get out of the house. Was cleaning and doing errands and work. Just wanted a day of rest and relaxation. There's a spot over there that I like to hike in, next to Fawnskin. Fawnskin is a town next to Big Bear Lake. Check it out. So I've actually never done this, but I'm at a pullout right now. I'll go this way, try to figure it out. I've never known the names of any of these mountains and hills. So that's the road coming back down. But then going towards the lake, there's that mountain way over there. That big mountain right over there. There's actually, I don't know if you can see it, but there is actually like a little observatory up there. Maybe a fire lookout. I wonder if you can hike to that. That'd be cool. And then way off to my right, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a really big mountain. The tree's blocking it right now, but that mountain behind the tree, far away, I wonder if you can hike up that. If you haven't noticed, I kind of like to hike up mountains. I haven't done it in like 6 months, which is probably why I'm here. I'm a little cabin crazy. Here again at Big Bear. Back here again. It's actually very hot. I wasn't expecting it to be this hot. I'm passing a good restaurant right here. It's called the Teddy Bear Restaurant. Eaten here many times. There's the horse up there, so that's cool. I'm about to go into one of my favorite shops. It's the Indian Trader. So that's sad. One of my favorite stores is not here anymore. It was a Native American store, and apparently like a year ago, health problems plus like a mixture of bad business, they just didn't survive. So they sold it to a clothing store, and Big Bear definitely needs more clothing stores. It's kind of funny seeing all the changes. That actually used to be a real arcade where you play video games and stuff. Now it's another clothing store. Surprise, surprise. Alright, so I'm a little bit farther away from the town to kind of talk about the town. This is the main road leading down to the town. Got some soda from another place. I used to grab all my weird sodas and drinks from the Native American store, but it closed down, sadly. That's kind of half the reason why I go into the town. Most of it's like really like expensive souvenir stores and things like that. And this is the main road that goes up to the houses. Me and Dad used to walk up there, kind of around the neighborhoods. There's a lot of nice houses up there. Ooh, excuse me. Woo! Peach soda's coming back on me. So yeah, just kind of sad how the town has changed a little bit. Oh gosh, I look so tired and worn out. But anyway, there's Calvary Chapel Big Bear kind of next to me. It's kind of cool. So I guess the plan now is to hike somewhere. I know there's a spot you kind of have to go across the lake, and then it's like over there in those trees. It's a kind of a nice area. And afterwards I'm gonna, alright, so kind of starting at the crossroads. I've never eaten at that restaurant. Going down the right side. This is a brand new place. And this is the main street, pretty much where all the main shops are. It kind of goes in an L, but the lower part of the L is not really that interesting. Brownberry gift shop's probably the most known gift shop, probably the most popular. Me and my dad used to go in there all the time, shop around. Across the street is actually a Himalayan restaurant. I've actually never eaten in there either, but I'm pretty sure it has to be good, I guess. Another gift shop next to it. And then, surprise, surprise, another gift shop, Bare Essentials, next to that one. Oh, I'm having a lot of the burps today, jeez. But yeah, 3 gift shops in a row. I might just concentrate on the shops that I am familiar with. Ben & Jerry, shops over there. This place is always a little pricey. This is the United Woods Craftsman, kind of a lot of crafts in your house stuff. Everyone's getting ready for fall, looks like. This place is newish. Bought a couple years ago, never really went in there. The cool part about these fire pits is that they turn on at night, and there's usually people here enjoying the fire. It's a very nice town to kind of wander around in the fall, maybe even in the spring and winter. In the summer it's nice. I expected it to be a little colder than it was. It's about 80 in Huntington Beach, and in Riverside it was actually 106 when I came up here. And then right now it's about like 78, so not too bad. Kind of expected it to be in the 60s. So this is kind of funny. Back there used to be a restaurant called Saucy Mama's, but they actually moved just right there. So a much bigger place. Saucy Mama's is a good pizza place to eat. We usually go there. There's a movie theater right next to it, right next to the little pine knot path you take to get to the car parking lot. Never been in that movie theater. This is the part of the town when you go and get into all the restaurants. Jasper's, never really been in here. Across the streets, some more restaurants, never eaten there. And this is actually where the Native American store used to be, right next to the Village Music. And it looks like that's actually gone too. I don't see anyone. Yeah, it's all empty. It's like they're moved. So this is the Teddy Bear Restaurant. This is actually the only place where we eat consistently. Pretty much just a burger joint, but it's very homey inside, and the prices are good, so we keep coming back for more. In the corner here, there's like a little social kitchen and lounge. Across the street, never went there. Parking lot compasses, never really bothered with any of these buildings. And then across the way you have the Boneyard, and then Earth's Elements. Okay, pretty much across the street on this side. I've always wanted to go here, the Gelato and Tea House, but never had a reason to. Across from the Boneyard again. Another cool place to visit is called Earth's Elements. It's kind of where you have a lot of Eastern things like healing balls and incense and stuff like that. pizza, beer, pasta. So I guess I could have given you the entire tour of the town, but I was getting bored myself. There's a lot of stores that I've never been to, a lot of stores that I like, but yeah, right now I'm gonna go across the lake to do a little bit of hiking, and after that I'm gonna have to rush over to Harvest Riverside to actually go to a service. It's gonna be an interesting service. One of the youth pastors unfortunately passed away, so usually Friday nights I try to go to Harvest OC and hang out with all my friends, but they decided to cancel it and kind of go over to Riverside. Riverside has their own kind of youth group, and in honor of their pastor, we're gonna kind of go over there and have service there. So I thought it might be a good time to go to Big Bear because Riverside's on the way back home, so kind of killing two birds with one stone. Man, it's hot. Head towards those trees over there. Well, I thought this would be a little more sparsely populated with trees and such, but the trees are kind of hard to find. I like in small groups, bunches. I'm gonna climb that rock to get a better vantage point, but and maybe take a whiz. But that's too much information for y'all. Ooh, okay. Those mountains back there. Well, I'm on top of this thing. Don't know if I want to go over there, but it might look cool to see what's on the other side of those rocks. Beyond the next mountain. Okay, well, found this balloon. Thought it was a backpack. Kind of had flashbacks of that guy that was missing like a year ago, but that wouldn't make any sense because he went missing in Idlewild, and this is a Big Bear, so two completely different mountain ranges. Okay, hiking back. My car is way over there. I see it glistening kind of in the sun. You might be able to see like the hubcap a little bit right there. Way over there. But yeah, I need to take better care of myself. I don't look so good. A little bit fat. Out of shape. Boy, just this little bit of hiking, and I'm exhausted. Haven't been getting much sleep. Dark circles under my eyes. Boy, Josh, you're kind of a mess. You have work for the next 4 days, then you go back to Illinois for 10 days for Dad's birthday, his 65th birthday. Oh man, it's even worse. Why do I look so bad? Anyway, blah blah blah. Just thoughts. I hope to start working out. I mean, I have been working out. And I've actually have been eating pretty good. I mean, for the past week, I haven't, well, there was a couple burgers and there was the Little Caesars in the car right now, but I was starving. I don't think this helps, but I don't eat sometimes all day, and then like I finally eat like late at night, which, you know, it's horrible for your metabolism. Can't really think straight. Right now, I'm gonna rush back to Civilization. Gonna go to Riverside. Hopefully I make it. I think the service there starts the same, 7 o'clock. What time is it now? It's about 5:50 right now, so it's gonna be close. But yeah, I stumbled upon this area maybe about a year ago. Geez, a little different weather though. Everything was overcast and was slightly like foggy and rainy, and it was kind of cool and epic, especially with all these like random trees and tree trunks. Kind of looked like a scene from a movie. But coming back here, a little hot. Kind of wish there was more shade. That's one thing about California hiking that I do not like. There's not enough foliage. You know, it's all pretty much desert, and it's very rare, like up in the mountains, where you actually get a couple trees. But my preferred hiking is like Yellowstone hiking. Also, glacier hiking. In California, the closest you get is Sequoia. Sequoia is beautiful. All those big trees, and then of course Yosemite. Everyone goes up there when they want to have a full-blown hiking, camping trip. Oh, I've been rattling for about a minute. I'm sorry. It's funny, but I always try to find hiking spots that remind me of Yellowstone. And like even the best, this doesn't look like Yellowstone, but down there in the thickest part of the tree line, as you're going down the hill, that reminded me of Yellowstone, and I kind of sat there for a while and had some deep thoughts. But it's just funny how like the best of Southern California like almost equals like a normal spot anywhere in Yellowstone. Oop. I'm always worried that this is kind of not allowed, just parking your car. Keep driving. Kind of wanted to hide my car a little bit in this ditch. Looks like it worked. I have no tickets.
You'll never lack for an audience. And there's a lot of hurting people out there right now. What do we do? What do you think Pastor Jared would tell you to do? He'd tell you to love one another. He'd tell you to engage people in conversations with Jesus like he did all the time. He would tell you to keep going on, and he'd tell you he wished he hadn't done it. He did it, but thankfully he's in glory right now. Listen to this. God did not call him home, but God welcomed him home.